What's up everyone, my name is Sal Cincotta, Canon Explorer of Light, and today I'm going to show you, teach you, communicate with you on how to best communicate with your clients so that they look and feel comfortable on camera. All right, so photographers always struggle with posing. And trust me, if you're struggling and you feel like you're struggling or you feel like you're rushing, your client's going to feel that and reflect it back to the camera. So it's very important that we at least kind of catalog 3 to 5 poses that are go-to poses. Then from there, every single client has a different set of posing and looks that they feel comfortable with that are more natural for them, okay? So what I want you to do, we're gonna start this real simple. First tip, I want you to mirror your client. So you're gonna show them how to pose. So every pose you're expecting them to do, you're gonna show them how to pose. However, instead of saying left hand, right hand, you're gonna tell them to mirror you, so that when you're moving this hand, that's the hand they're gonna move. So if I were to tell my client, all right, do me a favor, put this hand on the hip, all they're doing is mirroring me. That is the single biggest thing I learned in my career that made posing go very simple. Clients are gonna get overwhelmed. They get confused with their left and right because you're showing them one thing, but then they're thinking left, right. You see people do stuff like that. It's always weird, right? So you want to just mirror them. Then we're gonna have a set of go-to poses. I don't wanna call it flow posing, but it's definitely a progression. We're not gonna start with difficult poses first. Always start with easy stuff, right? Like that is just basically analogous to just standing there, right? Make their body look good, make their curves look good, and then build from there. So let's stop talking about it, let's get to it. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, any of my clients, obviously we've worked together before, but if I'm meeting a client for the first time, I'm gonna instruct them, hey, as we're posing, okay, I'm just gonna do it, let's do it. All right, so as we're posing, we're gonna mirror each other. So if I tell you to put this foot forward, exactly, this hand on the hip, this hand down, this hand on the hip, okay? Yep, we're looking this way, okay? Looking this way. So you see very quickly now, she feels comfortable. I don't have to explain left and right. She doesn't have to worry about feeling stupid. We're just mirroring each other, and that's gonna keep things going super, super smooth. So now having that, I've educated my client. I'm gonna educate him on one more thing. This is like a bonus for the video. So this isn't really about how to get them to feel more comfortable, but it is definitely gonna make them look better. So a couple of things. Everybody, when they bring their chin down, they create a double chin. And one of the things we teach our clients, we call it turtling, is to push from their chest bone or feel like it's from here and push that chin out. Yep, right? It feels ridiculous, it looks ridiculous in real life, but on camera, it's gonna elongate their neck and get rid of any double chins. We want to explain that to our clients so that when I'm saying chin up, right? Because we don't want them doing this. This is not a good picture either. We're explaining to them turtle. And you'll hear me say that, turtle, and they're gonna know to just push that out, and it's gonna make a huge difference on camera. So let's show the camera non-turtle. Let's do that. Chin, oh my gosh, yeah. All right, now turtle. The fans go wild. It is that simple, all right? So you should always turtle. Your selfies will never be the same. All right, let's get to it. So on camera, I'm using a 2870 RF lens, f2. Probably gonna shoot this at f2. I like shooting wide open. I'm an aperture priority because I really only care about the shutter speed. I don't have to worry about ISO. I'm already set to where I want it, 100 or 200. So really I care about depth of field here. Canon EOS R5. Other than that, obviously we're shooting raw. We're just gonna start working here. Symmetry, so important here, okay? You've got all of these vertical leading lines. Shoot with them, okay? There's nothing worse than pictures like that, right? Where we've got all these architectural leading lines and you decide you're gonna shoot everything crooked and cut it off. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know you do it. I do it from time to time. There's a difference between straightening it slightly in post-production and then being completely cockeyed with it like you're shooting a Dutch angle. Try to work with the leading lines here. This is a vertical shot. I'm gonna shoot it that way as best I can. Baby step this way, right there. Good. Let's spread the stance. Yep, pop that hip this way. Give me this hand on the hip. Yep, what if it's here? I like that. Let me see you looking off this way. So with your face, don't look so far left, bring your eyes back. Face goes left, eyes back, but follow your nose. Right there. Turtle for me. Chin down. Beautiful. There we go. Stay there with it. Stunning. Keep your face there. Give me your eyes. Chin down. A little more smirky with it. Tilt your head this way. Just a little. Love that. Beautiful. Love you looking away and looking at me. Love that. Now what I'm gonna do is just start messing with composition. Good. Okay, let's switch the hip. Fire it this way. Yep, I like that. Good. This hand, what if it's just hanging? Love that. Gorgeous. No, I like it hanging. Yep, love that. Good. This, don't let that wrist go behind you. I love that too. Bring your face to me though. Square it up. Chin, right there. Beautiful. Stay there with it. Love this. Stay there with it. Gorgeous. Stay there. Looking left a little bit. Let me see you looking right. This way. Yep, more. Let your chin go this way more. Love the face there. Bring the eyes back. Right there. Chin out and down. Right there. This hand, just gently. Right. Pull it back. Just almost like you're holding a pencil. Yeah. Eyes on me. Yes. Beautiful. Stay there. Gorgeous. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take your legs and go one leg over the other. So this is very important. What I don't want you doing is just having them cross their legs over, right? So just cross your leg over for me. What it's doing is it's creating this kind of like frumpiness to the front lower part of the dress. Her knee is kind of bulging. So instead what I want her to do is extend that leg forward, pointing that toe. Now it's accentuating that hourglass shape. You can do this with every one of your clients, high school seniors, boudoir clients, wedding clients, brides, bridesmaids. So this looks and feels a little more natural for your client. So I need you to put that in your database, if you will, of poses. The other thing, guys, is the asymmetry to it all. So if her leg's crossing over this way, I don't want her looking the same way. So look this way. Yep, I don't want that. I want opposite. So I want you looking off this way. Yep, get that hair off that front shoulder. I love this now. Gorgeous. All right, so here we go. I love the asymmetry of this along with the symmetry of the building. I like the opposites. Eyes at me now, chin this way just a hair. Beautiful, chin down, gorgeous, love that. All right, so next pose, let's stand straight up. I want you to put your ankles and thighs together, and then I just want you lifting this leg up to the toe, and then the important part here is collapse this knee. Yep, I want you guys seeing this on camera, okay? So go back to flat, just lift your knee, okay? To me, this does not look good. It does not give her shape. Now collapse that knee, okay? This hand on the hip. Remember opposites, so that knee's collapsing. This hand's on the hip, this hand dangle, okay? So now we've got asymmetry in her body. But I'm always looking to create that hourglass figure. That's gonna be more of a feminine pose. We're not gonna pose men this way, right? So you have to think like, am I looking for a more masculine pose or a more feminine pose? We can go with the masculine pose as well, right? So now, let's spread our stance, pop that hip, go hands on the hips, okay? Let him go flat in there. Yeah, see, so now that's a more, I mean, and maybe you could make the argument that this could go either way, and that's fine as well. We just have to keep in mind that these types of poses are going to lend to certain body types, certain locations, all right? When I say they lend to certain body types, certain locations, we have to think about what we're doing. If I'm shooting a wedding, maybe I want something a little bit more delicate, a little bit more dainty, a little bit more feminine, right? If I'm shooting a high school senior, maybe I want something a little bit more powerful. Or if I'm shooting an athlete, maybe I want something a little bit more powerful. We could easily see a pose, go with the big strong pose again, where maybe it's a high school senior and they've got a basketball under their arm or a volleyball under their arm, right? We can start seeing those stronger poses. So I want to encourage you to think through, where am I using this pose? What messaging am I trying to convey? It'd be very weird to be in this like big urban environment, right, with an athlete, but then you're showcasing a very soft feminine pose. That wouldn't make sense, right? So juxtapose is good, but that's not what we're looking for in this case. So I'm gonna keep moving, I'm gonna keep shooting this stuff. You guys keep watching. All right, let's go back to that one. I didn't get it. So let's get the legs together. Boom, knee up, collapse it. Yeah, love this, hand up here. Love this. This hand can hang. Yep, love that, and love where you're looking. Let me shoot that. Gorgeous. Stay there. I'm gonna keep you there. Chin to me now, square it up. Right there, stunning. Stay there with it. Love this look out of you. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Stay there, stay with me. Put that right hand up on your hip now. Mix it, I like that, right there. Beautiful, looking away again. Other way, yeah, right there, beautiful. Now I wanna get that stronger pose, all right? So let's go wide here. Yep, pop that hip. Yep, I like this. Let's go the opposite way. Feel like that hip's getting a lot more work, all right? Here we go, let this hand hang. Or what if it's, yeah, I like that. Don't move it. Good, this hand, don't love. What if it's here on the hip? Love that. And let me have you looking this way. Hold it, chin down, eyes at me, a little more smirky with it. Love that. Chin down and let your head tilt this way. Yep, eyes at camera. Good. Stand square, okay? Cross at the ankles again. Yep, arms crossed up here. I love this. What I want to do here, so we can take this, we'll take this two ways, right? We'll take it with her arms crossed, which again, I think is a very strong pose. But you see how we're moving from pose to pose, and I'm shooting different compositions, right? I'm shooting vertical, I'm shooting horizontal, I'm zoomed in, I'm super wide. So we'll shoot this, right? But I don't love it. I think it's too strong. But watch what we do here, just by one little thing here. Take this hand, boom. So we change that one thing and it looks completely different, right? Now it's a little bit more feminine, a little softer. Give me that one hand, dainty. Doesn't even have to touch the face, let the wrist break. Look at me, yeah. Chin this way, yep, okay, beautiful. Okay, so it gives us two different looks very, very quickly and easily. Big smile over there, eyes at me, beautiful. No smile, eyes at me. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Good job. All right, everybody, that's a wrap. Hopefully you've gotten some inspiration here and an idea on how to communicate with your clients to get the results you're looking for. And I think that is the key here. Photographers, we tend to be very introverted. We tend to hide behind our cameras, but I'm telling you, if you're working with the standard everyday client, the worst thing you can do is just tell them to go stand over there and do something and expect good results. They're not gonna know what they look like, they're gonna feel stupid, and that's gonna come out in their emotion, in their body language, and everything else. And so it's very important for you to over-communicate what you're doing, even show them back at camera to help build that confidence. So take this into your next shoot. I hope it helps. We'll see you in the next video.